Well, this section of the emergency department is really state-of-the-art in caring for critically ill patients with the coronavirus, especially those who have respiratory illnesses. And it's because of this, the negative pressure rooms, this is just one of 5 rooms in this entire department over here, and it really could make the difference in saving patients' lives. 1 week after the tornado hit here, and there's debris scattered all along Preserver Road. You could see this was once a house. It was ripped off of its foundation, and all that remains is brick, a lot of debris. Doctors here are taking extra steps to keep their patients safe and keep themselves safe. They actually set up a tent right here, and inside you could see they actually set up a little office right here. So they have gloves, they have tongue depressors, anything you would need inside. As of today, there have been 40 311 calls to the county for things like not enough distance, overcrowding, and not properly sanitizing. Yeah, all of this research is going on at this lab right here at MCG. Now, this drug was actually originally developed to treat ARDS, which is adult respiratory distress syndrome, but research is showing it could be very helpful in treating coronavirus. This is the devastation that families across the area woke up to this morning. This house here is completely destroyed. You can see insulation all over the ground. In fact, this is actually a piece of the roof right here. You can see just here in the parking lot, people are supposed to be staying at home, but there are still a lot of cars here. Reports detail concern after concern called in by people in the county, but no businesses have been shut down. Some closed their own doors and others were cited.
I wasn't like on a mission to out anyone or anything like that. I just, was really going to hit a drive-through.
One was at the Applebee's in Evans. A concern cited overcrowding. That's what Chris Fisher thought when he posted this video to Facebook.
And my wife works at the hospital, so she's going to be, she's kind of in ground zero. While people are going about their business and trying to carry on their lives normally because for whatever reason they don't care or I don't know. There's all these other people that they're not thinking about.
County Administrator Scott Johnson says legally this was allowed. The governor's order states no businesses shall allow more than 10 persons if such gatherings require persons within 6 feet of another person. In other words, if you can't be 6 feet apart, there must be less than 10 people. We checked in with the governor's office and they agree.
So for somebody to think Columbia County has just folded their arms and not done anything in the interest, and I've heard this, the interest of people making money, Columbia County's turning a blind eye. That can be further from the truth.
Johnson says even at closed places like Savannah Rapids Pavilion, people are not listening. He counted 72 cars lined down Evans to Locks when they tried to close the entrance.
Parks are currently closed, and we have people that are literally putting their children over a fence and then climbing the fence themselves.
I also spoke to Chairman Duncan today, who said his message to everyone here in the county is they can't help you if you don't help yourself. 2 weeks in a hospital room here, 8 days on a ventilator. She said her goodbyes to her family, but somehow Caroline Maddox made it through. And today she has a message for everyone as Georgia reopens.
If you don't have to be out, don't be out. I know we all want our hair done. We all want our nails done. And on the other flip side, I understand the entrepreneurs. That's their livelihood. But with someone that's been through it and basically still going through it, just be very precautious.
It took a close call with death to change Caroline Maddox.
Every precious moment appreciated. Don't take anything for granted.
Caroline is from Americus and was transferred to AU Health after testing positive for COVID-19. Her condition deteriorated and she had to go on a ventilator.
That part was really scary. A lot of people that go on ventilators don't make it off. So that was my mindset, and I wanted my family to know I loved them.
She said her goodbyes went under and then it went dark. So that's all you remember? You remember going under and then
fighting coming off.
On Easter Sunday, she woke up with a new perspective and gratitude for life. And a few days ago, doctors cheered her on as she was released for winning the battle against COVID-19.
So very emotional. I was just so grateful.
Today, as businesses reopen, her fear is this:
that people will get careless and reckless.
So whether you choose to open or stay closed, her message is to choose to be cautious. 1 year ago, the community stepped up to help this church in Trenton after a tornado destroyed their food pantry.
Even though parts of the building and parts of the community have still not been repaired yet, so it hasn't stopped us.
Today, the food pantry stepped up to help the community during the coronavirus.
It means a lot because they truly helped our family out during our time of need.
Cars wrapped around the building as volunteers packed carts with donations from Golden Harvest.
There is a shortage of food. You know, we got a lot of elderly people, low income, that they just can't make it from month to month off of their checks.
Gloria Glover, the food pantry director, says she wants today to remind people what hope looks like.
I think this is the biggest one we ever done before. In every car that I went to, the people were just saying, thank you, thank you.
At the end of the day, 105 cars were filled with food, and the community was reminded that you can get through anything with a little love and support.
We all need to support each other, whether it's rich, the poor, the motherless, the fatherless, you know, the widows, those people who in first priority in Christ's mind. I think God just want to look, we need to all look after each other.
This is a whole new world.
It's a sight we haven't seen in weeks. People eating and drinking, laughing and talking to each other.
Being able to see a smiling face is probably the biggest thing. We had a car club show up this morning at 10:30 and wait till we opened at 11 so they could come in. And it was just 8 guys and they knew that was the limit, so they sat in the back and they sat there for a couple hours and just they haven't seen each other. Randy Elbin is the owner of Grumpy's Bar and Grill in Aiken. It's his first day trying outdoor dining. He now has tents, tables and chairs, a hand sanitizer station, and disposable silverware. You just can't get too close. And you know, we got a lot of huggers in the group, so you know, they're just a little disappointed. He's not the only one getting creative. All over Aiken, restaurants are trying out a new type of experience. Mike Fanning and his team are working with the city to make outdoor dining possible.
Fencing, restrooms, seating, and tents. So it's kind of a blessing for us because it's work we didn't have.
Work that is normally booming this time of year.
It was our best year we've ever had. And then bam, weddings, festivals, you know, the Masters was gone, all the equestrian events, which is a huge part of our business.
Rockfordo, the STEM Festival in Williston. I mean, there are just so many things that just didn't happen this year.
And though times are tough for many,
the t-shirt on my back says, where there's love, there's hope. The community has really come together.
Laura Pugliese, on your side.